Hey guys, what's up? DarcyJ117 here and welcome back to another FIFA 18 video. Now today we are taking a look at icons and all of the players and their ratings that have been revealed so far. Of course, with the big FIFA 18 live reveal event, there's a lot of information and a lot of icon cards which you might have seen in some of the trailers but didn't get a proper look at them. So this is where you will be able to see them. First of all, of course, we have the main icon really, and that is Ronaldo. And of course, if you didn't know, each icon will have 3 cards, one from sort of the start of their career, one from their prime, and then one towards the end. Generally the prime will be in the middle, but sometimes it might be at the end, so the ratings will just swap around accordingly. So of course, first of all here with Ronaldo, first from 1994 he has his 90 rated card, moving up to his card in his prime, 97 rated, and then in 2002 he had a 94 rated card. Now as well, something else that's pretty cool with these cards, each player, or each card I should say, their face and their haircut will slightly change depending on how it was in real life at that time, and on their card it will actually change in game. So you can clearly see the difference with Ronaldo. He starts off with hair, then he goes bald, and then of course he gets that little bit on the front there. So next up now we have Ronaldinho, which is a great one. So he's going to start off in game, if you're going looks wise, with the band, and then he might lose it a bit and get a bit longer here, and then he'll go back to having a band in once again. But as you can see, 91 at first at cam, and then he gets a 94 as prime, but that's at left wing. So these icons, they sort of change position at times as well, which is pretty cool. And then finally he has an 89 rated cam card in the end. Next up we have Diego Maradona. He stays at cam throughout, starts 91, then gets a 97, which is absolutely huge, and then he ends up going to 95. So overall, he's going to look really good in game and probably be pretty expensive no matter which one of his cards you have. Next up we have Thierry Henry, who of course trolled a lot of people with his 90 rated left wing, but of course he does have a striker card in his prime. Of course, with the Arsenal Invincibles there at 93, he also has a younger one, and you can tell he looks a lot younger in the picture there as well. So next up now we have the goalkeeper Lev Yashin. Now this is an example of where in their prime it was at the end of their career rather than the middle. And it looks like the first two perhaps he won't have his cap on in game, but the last one he will, so that's probably going to be the most sought after. Next of course we have Pele, and yeah, 98 rated, that is absolutely insane. What a card that's going to be. Starts off with a 91, moving up to the 95, which he's had in previous years, and then of course that 98. Next up here we have Ruud Gullit, starting off at 90, going up to 93, and then dropping down in the end to 86, which is pretty low for Gullit. Sadly dropping out of the Gullit gang in the last one, but his 90 rated card is now back in the Gullit gang, and that is a bit of news quite a few people will be excited about. Next up we have Roberto Carlos, starting off when he was quite young and he had hair, 86 rated, then going up into his prime of 91, and then dropping down in the end there to 88. Next we have JJ Okocha, who's starting out here with a right mid position, 85 rated, so it's pretty low, but then he gets a boost up to 90 in his prime with a cam card, which is a lot better, and then he goes down to a right mid again at 87. Next we have Patrick Vieira, starting off at 88, then of course his prime, the Invincible season, 91, that card looks absolutely insane, another one in the Gullit gang as well, and then we have 86 Vieira towards the end of his career. Now we have Peter Schmeichel, starting off with an 86, moving up to a 90, and then finally his prime card there, a 92 rated goalkeeper. That looks absolutely insane. Next up now, Charles Puyol, looks quite young in that first one there, at right back as well for the 86, something that quite a few people might have missed. Would be an alright card at right back, but would not be the best. Then of course he gets the centre back card, 90 rated, which looks insane, and then even better 2 years later, the 92 rated card. Next up, Alessandro Del Piero, starting off with the 87, going up to the 90, which he sort of had this year, and then finally the 92. So he starts with a lot of hair, then loses a bit, and then he ends up with none. So it's going to be pretty cool to use him in game. Next we have Michael Owen, starting off 88, then to the 91 in his prime, and then dropping off towards the end with that 86 rated. Looks like he might be a bit better this year perhaps. Next up we have Deco, starting off at the 87, going up to the 90, and then in the end dropping down to 85, sorry. So it seems like this year Legends, the lowest they can be is, Icons, sorry, the lowest they can be is 85 instead of the 86 previously. And then we have Rio Ferdinand, I believe is the last one here, starting off at the 85, but it does have the most pace, so maybe people would choose him because of that, but I personally wouldn't. He has his prime card of 90, which is better than what we had this year, and then finally the 88 rated Rio Ferdinand. But that is not all. As you can see here on the PlayStation Access channel, tweeted out by PlayStation UK, we have Roberto Perez reacting or sort of revealing his icon card ratings. So as you can see here, first of all, he gets asked to guess what his stats will be, so we'll have to go forward in the video quite a bit where he starts guessing that. Now this one here, this is at the start of his career of course, so his stats are going to be a bit less, but he was younger, and that's what his first card is going to be, 88 rated, 88 pace, so it's pretty quick, pretty decent passing and dribbling there, and some alright shooting stats as well. And then moving on now to the one in the middle of his career, which I believe is his prime card, 91 rated Robert Perez, 88 pace, keeping the pace, but getting improvements pretty much everywhere else. I don't think that physical or defending has changed at all. With what he predicted though, it's definitely not that close at all really. He thought he'd have 80 physical, he had 64. But anyway, moving on now to his final card, which is towards the end of his career of course, and with this one here, it is an 85 rated card at cam this time instead of left mid, which might be interesting, but his stats of course aren't too good, losing the pace a bit there. But yeah, overall definitely a very nice looking icon to be able to use in the game. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video guys. Icons in FIFA 18, of course, we will be getting more revealed. How many more? I don't really know. But we'll be getting more revealed over the next few weeks or months until FIFA 18 is released. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next vid.